We were driving down the road from the other end of town and we saw this big flame. It just looked like an ember in the sky and we could see the smoke behind it. It looks like the whole town's on fire. It's pretty frightening.
I was driving from Randolph and it was probably about 6 o'clock or a little bit before 6 o'clock, and we saw black smoke billowing, and we thought it might have been the Red Garter because of where we were going. As we got closer, we could see that we were going to have a good view of where the fire was at the Red Garter, but it ended up being the Fancher building, and we've been here for the last couple hours watching it.
I heard about it about 5:30. I was getting ready to go to dinner, and I heard the sirens, and we left and went to dinner, and my nephew called and said that it was Philadelphia furniture that was burning. I thought, oh my God, not another one. If we didn't have bad luck, we wouldn't have any.
All we know is the fire started sometime around 6 p.m. So right now we know that the former Philadelphia furniture, both buildings, and also the office buildings for Luminite products, completely destroyed. Philadelphia furniture was a vacant building. Luminite is currently in business. The building was empty. It's been it was a former industrial building that's been abandoned. Building they've been auctioned off, and the building was, other than rubbish and stuff, was clear. Most of what you heard wasn't really explosions. It was the walls collapsing and stuff like that. Just sounds much like an explosion. Just know that this is going to be a very extended operation. It could be, depending on the weather tonight, we're expecting severe weather in the next hour. It could be 48, 72 hours or more. We have a plan that's being developed at this time to deal with the ongoing operation. I think this building had been pre-planned for. We developed a plan. For the most part, things went off as we wanted. We would have hoped they would have. Nothing goes perfect, but I think we saved Salamanca lumber, we saved McCone Industries, so we have two big reasons to be happy there. The building has not been declared under control at this time.
The city was notified of the fire. I believe around 5:15 it was. It is, was declared a full structure fire. Multi-departments were called out to help assist. Like I said, at this time at about 10:30, I know all the crews are still out, but as far as I know, everything has been contained, and the mayor did make it a state of emergency.
It's a terrible loss to the city because of the fact this is the second fire in 34 years that we've lost a furniture factory. 34 years ago, Taylor Jamestown, right across the street, did the same thing, burnt to the ground, and that probably took about 45 minutes from the 4th floor to the basement. So,
watching Fancher burn is just like watching 34 years ago when the other factory burned down on the other side of the street. It's like watching a bit of Salamanca go away. It's terrible to see because it's just one spark and the whole town's going up.